what's going on, everybody? Today is another video. So I'm starting the video is gonna be like this. I need to get a new camera stand. But yeah, today we'll be talking about some new Scooby Doo figures. So basically, if you watched my videos, I talked about these two Funko Pops. And we got them right here. We got is Shaggy and Scooby. So these are the two new Funko Pops this year. Yeah, if you guys are wondering where I got these at, I got them at Still City Con. Some guy bought. My dad. Me and my dad paid $24 for both of these. But yeah, these are the new Funko Pops. They're Shaggy and Scooby. Both of them wearing 3D glasses and eating popcorn. This wasn't the only Funko Pop I was able to get. I also gonna show you something. This is the other Funko Pop I was able to get. And if you're seeing the signature, this is signed by Frank Welker. This is the Scooby Doo in scuba suit from A Clue from Scooby Doo. I also mentioned this too, but when I was at the convention, the person who sold me this Funko Pop had Captain Color too, which I do need to get for the collection. But yeah, so basically, I got this autographed by Frank Welker. This is considered my second autographed Funko Pop in the collection. If you're asking where I'm putting it at, I put it over there with the Shaggy. I don't know if you can see it, but it is over there, so this is going to be my second autograph pop, which I think is pretty cool. Also, I wasn't the only person who actually met Frank Welker, but Nikki Blake, aka Scooby Addicts, she went to Still City Con. She also got a photo with Frank Welker. I don't think she got anything autographed, but she did get a photo with him, which was pretty cool. Also, she also said that she also found, like, some booth was selling, like, some Scooby-Doo items. I don't know what the company worked on, but I looked on the website and they did have the mystery machine on there for $70. But there is some other stuff that is going on behind the scenes. One of them in particular that you're seeing is I got a new hat. I also did get a new hat and plushie. I can show you the plushie real quick. Right here it is. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, this is the Funko Pop. Sorry about that, yeah. This is the new plushie. I got these at Cracker Barrel. This is the new hat that I got. It says, enjoying good vibes, and the shirt. The hat here was about $5. It was on clearance, which I think it was pretty cool. This is a hat that 100% don't have in the collection, but this is going to be going to some good use. I could literally wear this hat no matter where. Sorry, I had to adjust it. Yeah, I do like the bun thing here. I do like the bun things on the hat here to adjust them. But yeah, so let's just get into the Funko Pops here. I think it's fair we start off with Shaggy here. Shaggy here is a good Funko Pop, and it's pretty cool that we gotten 3 Funko Pops of Shaggy so far. Well, there's a consider the 4th one. Well, one of them being Freight Funko as Shaggy, which I just saw at the convention someone was selling. But yeah, it would be the regular Shaggy, the 50-year Shaggy, the Freight Funko as Shaggy, and we got Shaggy with the 3D glasses. But yeah, also I do want to show something else. So you know how in the back of the box it shows you the name of the Funko Pops? If you place both these Funko Pops like this, you can tell these are a lot different from the background that they're using. This was more like in terms of the 50-year edition versions, where this was more modern. You can tell from the back of the box here, it is based on the modern logo. You do have the Shaggy and Scooby Pop. You also have the 5 villains of Space Kook, Puppet Master, Ghost, Snow Ghost, and the Mummy of Anka. I'm sorry, let me rephrase. So we got Space Kook, Mummy of Anka, Phantom Puppeteer, the Ghost, and Snow Ghost. But yeah, it's a pretty common Funko Pop. But yeah, I think it's proper we unbox this right now, so let's get this done. Oh, I didn't even realize something. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if you've seen YouTube videos where, like, you open the thing up, there's a secret message. Look what happens when you open the flap. he says Zoinks. Oh my god, I want to see Scooby. I want to see, does Scooby also have a hidden message? Oh my god, it's the same thing. Instead of Zoinks, it says Scooby Doo. Oh my god, you know what? I need to keep these boxes in the collection. Oh my god, this is sick. Oh my god, I like the thing here. I do like, does anything say on the bottom here? No, nothing. Oh my god, this is sick. It's like, yeah, because you know how YouTube videos saying it's like there's hidden details that you're missing? This is cool. Like, literally, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and you have Shaggy saying Zoinks, which, this is pretty sick. Yeah, because it's kind of weird, because when I got that autographed Shaggy Pop, I told him saying Zoinks. This is pretty sick. You know what? I should just keep this in the collection, just the boxes here, and I think that would be something pretty cool. So here is Shaggy. So here is Shaggy with the 3D glasses, and you have the popcorn, him eating popcorn. You can also see he has popcorn in his hands. This is not the first time I've seen Shaggy holding food. I think it was like first it was Scooby Snacks, then a sandwich, and now popcorn. I do like the 3D glasses that he's wearing. You can kind of see his 3D glasses anyway. I do like the open mouth, like he's screaming, which I do think is pretty cool. Again, I would like to try to get the original Shaggy Pop in the future. Same with the original Scooby. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I do like the 3D glasses. I think the glasses are like a plastic effect over this, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. I should put this in the background over. There's just a little small by between the mansion and Mystery Machine. I should put the Shaggy Pop with them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Shaggy, it's pretty cool, that Shaggy has I think I realized this the day with me with the Pops is literally saying Zoinks here. Same with Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I think this is a good idea. I've seen a lot of videos saying, like, there's, like, those hidden message Funko Pops. I don't know. I might make a short about these. But yeah, it's the coolest thing is that Funko hides hidden details in their Pops. This is pretty cool. I know this is the first Funko Pop that they had with just the gang saying Zoinks. Which, I'm also surprised they're not doing a thought bubble, because I've seen Funko Pops with, like, the little cube bubbles and stuff. Him saying Zoinks and him having the scared look, that should be a Funko Pop. Again, Funko, you need to make more Scooby-Doo Pops. Literally, I think that would be cool. Him saying Zoinks, Scooby saying Ruh-Roh, or Scooby-Dooby-Doo, that is pretty cool. Next up, we'll get to Scooby-Doo himself. Again, I love the little hidden detail of him saying Scooby-Dooby-Doo. That's the thing is like most of the secret stuff is like on the top flap here, which I think is a pretty good detail. So it's the same scenario. Let's open him up. So here is Scooby-Dooby-Doo himself. Here is the Scooby-Doo Funko Pop. Again, he has his 3D glasses and he popcorn. You can also see that he has a little bit of popcorn on his tongue here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like it. It's like him watching a good horror movie. If I want to be honest, if I would have picked up the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 figures, like the FNAF figures, I should make like a little photo scene of Shaggy and Scooby reacting to the FNAF second movie. Which, by the way, I heard from a lot of people saying that was a bad movie, but a lot of critics said so. I personally never seen the second FNAF movie, but I've been hearing from a lot of people saying that it is a bad movie in terms of the critics. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool just having Shaggy and Scooby seeing the FNAF animatronics in person. But yeah, this could be a good photo opportunity to have both these Funko Pops. The only differences between both Shaggy and Scooby here that the popcorns are in opposite hands, Like, you can tell from both of these that they have opposite hands. Yeah, because he has it, I think he has it on his, I think it's like right side, and he's holding popcorn on the left. He's holding popcorn on the left, and he's holding popcorn on the right. This is a good Funko Pop duo. Again, I think Funko did a pretty good job. Again, I wish we could get more Funko Pops in terms of Scooby Doo. One thing I would like to see, now, there is another item that Funko did make, and it is Scooby Doo theme. I think it's also fair I show you this too. We have this. This is literally Funko with the Scooby Doo. This is an idea. I don't know why they did not make this into an ornament. Funko, make this an item. Literally. You made Bugs Bunny drive the Mystery Machine. Why are we not getting Scooby or Fred? Yeah, there's some. I'm telling you this now. Funko, you need to get your head out of your ass and start making some Scooby Doo Pops. If you need an idea, man, I'm your guy. If you want ideas, just let me know and I get some ideas. I mean, with their new CEO, they need to make more Scooby-Doo Pops. That's what we need. This is an example right here. Also, Baby Pops. By the way, I just saw a Baby Pop display at Walmart yesterday. We need those too. We need legit a line of Baby Pops. I think that will be something cool in the future. Just have the gang, some villains. That will be something cool in the future. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the that is pretty much it for the video. But yeah, what do I think about the Shaggy Scooby Funko Pop? They're pretty sick. I think these are going to be pretty cool to display. I do like the box art. I do like the box art. We're saying it's Scooby Dooby Doo and stuff. Maybe what I'll do is I'll keep the boxes for these, and maybe that will work. Because I would not want to throw away these boxes, especially with the little quotes inside. Like, you can tell these are pretty cool with him saying Scooby Dooby Doo and him saying Zoinks. That is pretty cool. Also don't worry about showing off this Funko Pop. If you guys want to see that pop, well, I can get that real quick too. So let me do something real quick. But yeah, this is the Funko Pop right here of Scooby Doo in the scuba suit. I do need to get Captain Color to complete this pair because I think this would be something cool. But yeah, so it was pretty cool meeting Frank Welker. I got a Funko Pop signed from him. I also did get a pop protector too, so yesterday as well. So this was the pop protectors are like $8. So if this does end up getting damaged, the pop protector do get damaged, I could buy another one. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video. It was pretty cool meeting Frank Welker. If you guys want to see the photo of me with Frank Welker, I think it's fair I show you this. But yeah, this is the photo with me with Frank Welker. Again, I wasn't the only one. Scooby Addicts also met Frank Welker too, which was also pretty sick. I also saw that she did get some few Scooby-Doo items as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool meeting Frank Welker. I can't wait to see what next Scooby-Doo celebrity I meet. If anything, it'll probably be Kate McCucci or Ray Dale Griffin if they're planning on having them in the future for Steel City Con. But yeah, eventually I do need to get the Dabney and Velma Pop. That's also going to be on my list. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Again, let me know in the comments what you think of the Shaggy and Scooby Funko Pop. I think these Funko Pops are pretty cool. I am probably going to keep the boxes for these too because I think these Funko Pop boxes, I think these would be something cool to keep in the collection. Just because of the quotes at the end of them, behind the flaps. That's a cool eating detail. I might make a short on that. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, make sure to like and subscribe.